there's right now about 3 entities involved in the Micah Parsons deal that really count, and that's not to dismiss everything about the organization and the Cowboys.
What are the 3 entities?
Micah, me, sitting out there, and about a mile back is that agent. These are the 2 to get it done. Always has. And these are the 2 that be sitting there working it out when it hits the fan, when it's not between the lines on that contract. That's why I'm going to do it. Micah's got agent.
Yeah, David Mulligetta to be exact.
And that agent is within a phone call of talking about any detail that was there and was available with any detail that was there. We have agreed on how long this is going to be, and we've agreed on the amount of guarantees it's going to be.
You and Micah?
The package is the biggest ever paid a non-quarterback. That's where we are.
Right.
That's where we are.
What, Jerry?
But because a third party, rather than me and Micah, has got to come in. Why? Because he's got to get his fingerprint on it?
Come on, Jerry.
Come on, please. He's got to get his fingerprint on it. You're not talking to the owner of the Dallas Cowboys. You're talking to the general manager of the Cowboys. And so all these teams, owners, may not be involved. But in this case, I am the general manager. My job is to do the contract. My job is to sit down. What is at issue here, Steve? What's at issue is not whether I should be negotiating the contract. The issue is who I negotiated with. We negotiate, we go back and forth, we come through, we go the next day, we negotiate, get it all done. I get a call, I don't want you to call me anymore. Micah, don't call me anymore.
He said
so
that
we
to
haven't
you.
called.
Micah Parsons said to you, I don't want you to call me anymore.
Don't call me anymore. Don't call me anymore.
After calling you,
that's correct.
And
well,
igniting a negotiation, he turns around and exchanged numbers and negotiated. And then he calls you back and said, don't call, I don't want you to call me anymore.
The agent calls, he says, we need to start a negotiation with Micah. Guy says, well, we have negotiated, we'll send you over the deal. Proverbially, just keep it. I won't tell you where to put it, but just keep it. We're going to start a negotiation. Okay? We've had the negotiation, period.
Blah, blah, blah. Become a gym member with Project Transition. As a giver every month, small gifts have a big impact in creating real change. Not only will you transform lives, you'll also win and unlock once-in-a-lifetime experiences. Join me, Marcellus Wiley, in making a real impact through Project Transition, a global giving community dedicated to uplifting underserved youth with mentorship, education, and access to real opportunities. Your donation doesn't just enter you to win unforgettable prizes and exclusive experiences with myself and other gym members. It fuels our mission to empower the next generation of leaders, dreamers, and game changers. From after-school programs, life skills camps, and career development, every dollar helps unlock potential where it's needed most and where every person makes a world of difference. Give back, win big, be the difference, be greater than your greatest excuse. Support Project Transition today. Become a gym member and help turn obstacles into opportunities. Blah, blah, blah. Woo! Feel like Sherlock Holmes, nerd version right here, because we're going to figure out what happened in this situation. Let me take you through it. Don't call comes from Micah Parsons, who initiated the negotiations with Jerry Jones. And the fact that Jerry Jones highlighted the word guarantees, he keeps emphasizing the most guaranteed for a non-quarterback. Let me tell you what's happening here. All parties involved, even David Mulligetta. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. Here we go. Jerry Jones, you ain't slick. Why? You think you could get a better deal, pull something over on Micah Parsons by discussing this with him. Now, even though you didn't initiate it, you certainly didn't turn it down because you knew, this is going to be favorable for you and the Dallas Cowboys. Not mad at it. Micah Parsons, you ain't slick because you think you could cozy up and butter up to Jerry Jones. I'm sure it went down like, hey, David, guess what? Me and Jerry's super cool, so let me just try and get something going with him. Or you didn't tell your agent, David, who is your employee, you didn't tell him, hey, man, I'm about to go out there and do it. You just called up Jerry Jones and said, I'm going to get this done. I'm the boss, and David works for me. Or you're David. You ain't slick. Like, you think you can make it work? You think you can get that intro going? Because right now, they're not responding to us. They're not initiating anything. If you think you can get it going, and then I'll finish it up and follow through and sign the deal. Oops. Abort mission. Jerry Jones didn't go according to plan. Okay, somehow, y'all ain't slick. All right, so this is what happens. Let me take you through the road and the process of how you already know an agent works for you. I know it's weird. People don't think that way, but the agent is actually employed by the athlete. And this is how it goes down. For most athletes, you're on a college campus, and then you're eligible to meet with agents, sign with an agent, even though before that, they're hollering at you, real talk. Agents are circling. Finally, you go through that period. So for me, Columbia University, met up with my man Brad Blank, amongst others. Brad Blank was the agent I signed with. He was a Brown University agent. Signed with them. They wine, dine you, tell you all the good stuff, tell you what services they have, connect you to all the different worlds that you're now entering, and then you go from there. That's the agent world. But you signed them. At the time, it was 3%. It's a little lower now because the guys are making more money. Point being, you sign an agent. And you sign an agent to your company because you're the corporation, because you're the one going out there with your body using it for services. That said, look at what happened in this process. Micah Parsons knows he has an agent. He knows he has him signed to him. And not letting him lead meant Micah Parsons thought he could do something. So what did he think he could do? Well, the more I hear about it, and the more they talk about it, as unconventional as it sounds and looks, he wanted to make a boss move. He actually went out there and said, I'm about to go do this. And maybe didn't want to finish it, but certainly wanted to get it started and got that ball rolling down the hill, and Jerry just let it keep rolling all the way to something that probably was more favorable for the Dallas Cowboys, even though Micah was going to eat. Y'all got to know the difference. Micah's going to get his highest non-quarterback guarantee ever. Highest non-quarterback guarantee ever is a lot. I'm about to show you guys that. But still, is it what you deserve? Is it what you really want? I think Micah figured out this situation too late, and then he switched it up. That's why he told Jerry don't call him no more. Got checked by David. Got checked by the facts. Got checked by the real. So let's go here first. NFL contract average rankings. Dak Prescott, Dallas Cowboys, $60 million. Highest in the league every year, getting that most check. Okay, you can keep going down here, but basically all we're going to see is quarterbacks. And then we're going to get to here. TJ Watt at 17, $41 million. Don't forget that number. 41. I'm circling it too. Why does that matter? So Micah Parsons, basically, all you need to do if you're really going to do this right, because remember, TJ Watt jumped over Myles Garrett, who was at $40 million. You got to get more than $41 million. Okay? Here's the kicker. What does that look like in terms of, Jerry Jones keeps saying, years and amount of guarantees? What does that look like? It looks like this. Who are the guarantees? The highest guaranteed is Josh Allen, $250. Then you get the Dak, Deshaun, Joe. All right, more quarterbacks. Where can we get to a non-quarterback? Quarterback. Myles Garrett, 123. So, 123 and 41 and 123. I'm going to give you an ugly deal. Y'all ready for this? I hope y'all having fun with this. This is amazing to me. This is fascinating. Jerry Jones could have got Micah Parsons in there who think he boss moving right now, which you can do, but you're going to have to finish through, follow through. Could have got that man for a 3-year 125 and satisfied both of those categories. Now, does Micah Parsons deserve a 3-year 125? Call David Mulligetta up right now and say, hey, I got Micah a 125. You with it? Hang up. What the hell? Hell no. I need more years and I need more money. But that satisfies exactly what Jerry said and exactly what Michael wants. You're going to be the highest paid, right? That's like 41 something, almost 42. You're going to be the highest paid and you're going to have the most guarantees as a non-quarterback. But we know that ain't a good deal. And I think Micah, somewhere between that bad deal, relatively speaking, bad deal and this deal, think about it. 5 years, let's get it up there, 206. And he could sign that deal. And David Mulligetta's like, and you're like, what? I'm going to tell you why. Because they both satisfy it. But if you guys know money, there's something called present value and then there's future value. So the type of deal that David Mulligetta is looking for is more of a 5,225, not a 5,206. Even though 5,206 makes you paid higher than TJ Watt, more guarantees than anybody by a lot, the point is, by the time we get there in those years, because he already got, remember, Jerry said, I got him under contract for 3 years, 2 franchises in his rookie year last year. By the time we get there, year 4, year 5, if you got a 206 deal, you might be in 3rd, 4th place at your own position. Think about it. So David Mulugheta is like, what did you do? I called Jerry and I sat with him for 2 days and we structured a deal. Yeah, what kind of deal? Let me hear it again. Yeah, I got a 3, 125. Oh, no. Hey, you still there? Hello? David. Yeah. Okay. Actually, it was a 5-year 206. You still there? David. What? Why you Why you keep calling me with these badass deals? So I think that's what happened. Y'all ain't slick. Micah knows it too. That's why he switched it up. Real talk, I think we solved this case. So now we ain't got to do too many more of these videos. They're going to get a deal done and it's going to happen. But it can't be 3-125. It can't be 5-206. It's going to be somewhere like that 5-225 or even north of that. You got to buffer in the years that it's going to accrue and then somebody else is coming to get you, right? That's what you have to buffer in. So, look, you get a 4-year 160 Myles Garrett. You get a 3-year 121 if you're TJ Watt. If you're Micah Parsons with years on your deal, you got to get that 5-225. That's like starting point if you're really going to do it right. If David going to feel like he the beast that we all know he is. That was fun. All right, so now, you know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. But before we flow, boy, we check in on your blood flow, boy. How you feeling right now? Everybody out there, talk to me right now. You see this product right here? Vinia. I want you to see it. It's Vinia. You can use my code, Marcellus10, and that is going to help you guys with more blood flow and more energy on the go. So I'm talking about something that's going to boost your circulation, your oxygen, your muscles, your brain power, everything, the extra gear you're going to need to go to the next level. So I'm talking about being more present, more alert, and no caffeine, no sugar. Tastes great too. I'm not lying. It tastes great. It's going to help you guys out physically and mentally. So if you want to feel sharp, feel good, check this out right there. All day energy, fuel for your body so you can keep going. Vinia, my daily choose 2X formula. Use my code Marcellus10 for 10% off. Blah, blah, blah. So now, you know what we do on this show, boy. There's an itty bitty in here. We flow, boy. Baby, you gonna come in here? What you gonna do?
Can we, before we go to SeaWorld, can we go pick up Chick-fil-A, please?
Okay, if you guys leave and give me like 15 more minutes,
Yay!
we'll do it. Messed up my flow, boy. Flow girl. Okay, we'll get her dressed and then we're gone. Perfect. All right. Taking them to SeaWorld, so I'm at that must-see. Now, see Shamu, what it do? You know what we do on this show, boy. We flow, boy. Oh, look at that. Oh, we ain't seen that one in a while. That's the Intergalactic. Oh my God, it's about to get crazy here, spooky. Oh God, let's go. Yeah. I'm about to get these boys. They think they slick, talking all that noise. I can see through it. I can see through y'all game. All y'all should sit down. Y'all should be shamed because Micah walked in. He thought he running the room. Jerry sitting, Carl smelling Texas perfume, big star on his hat, contract thick as a brick. Micah said, forget my agent, I'ma pull this slick, and smiling like Dion, chains heavy on his chest. Said, pay me like Watt, Jerry cut me that check. But Jerry old school, he done seen this before. Sipping whiskey, cowboy boots planted on the floor. Son, you a beast, I ain't doubting your name, but this the NFL, not a back alley game. Your agent not here, then your leverage just dropped. I'm the one with the pen, boy. I call the shots. Micah thought he finesse, thought he skipped the line, but Jerry playing chess. Been doing this with time. Got the cameras rolling. Headline saying paid. Truth is, young lion, you just got played. You played, but don't get it twisted. Micah still seeing stacks. Deal gon' land fat. Keep the Cowboys on track. The lesson stands clear when the ink hit the page. Don't try to cross Jerry. That's a 50-year sage, man. Damn. Caught him. Got him. Y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. Tell him. All right, y'all. Let me put you on to something that's part of my daily routine now. Vinia. Not a powder, not a pill. It's the twice daily chews, and yeah, they taste good too. I used to force down beet juice before games just to get my blood flow going. Hated the taste, hated the mess. Vinia? Way better benefits, way better experience. This is a real blood flow product, clinically proven to dilate your arteries and help your blood flow naturally produce nitric oxide. Vinia actually retrains your cells to unlock more of it the way your body's supposed to. Bruh, that's pie seed resveratrol at work. Consistent, efficient, powerful. Whether I'm in the studio, running around with my itty bitties, or battling on a pickleball court, I want to stay sharp and in rhythm. Vinia helps me get there. It's plant-based. No stimulants, no crash, no jitters, no banned substances, no junk. It's Informed Sports certified. Just something that actually delivers. So if you're trying to show up every day at your best, skip the beet juice. Go with Vinia. Blood flow energy that shows up for you. Link in description, vinia.com/Marcellus. Discount code Marcellus10 for a 10% discount. Wow. This is Marcellus Wiley with an urgent message for anyone struggling with over $10,000 in credit card debt. Here's what you need to do right now. Visit pt.monitordebt.com. They've helped thousands reduce what they owe by dealing directly with creditors, cutting balances by 30, 40, even 50%. This isn't a loan. This is a proven debt settlement program where you make affordable monthly deposits while they do the heavy lifting. Many clients become debt-free in 24 to 48 months. Don't wait another day drowning in interest. Call 866-204-0071 or visit pt.monitordebt.com. Your financial freedom is waiting. It's just one phone call away.
It's been a decade plus that I knew that this day was going to come.
Oh, this is not hyperbole here.
Because I believe the birds.
Time to hydrate. Hydration's the situation, so